got an interesting thing off usedpei.com. Well, it's usedpei.com. This is I got it for free. Vending machine. With the little spirals in it. Put your bags of chips and your chocolate bars on there, and it's got a number pad, and you put your money in and hit the number D4 or F7 or whatever, and it spins a little guy and it drops out the bottom. And got this for free from a campground. So I'm going to try and fix it up, and I'm going to try and sell it. It apparently doesn't work, but we shall see. So my first task actually is to get it out, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I gotta stick it over by the shed somewhere for the winter. I'll probably put a tarp around it because I don't really have anywhere to put it right now, but it's interesting. So I'll get this moved around, and I'll try and plug it in, and you can have a look at it, see if it works, see if it lights up, see if it does anything. It's pretty heavy though, so doing a bit to get it going here. Try and drop the tail here and see if I can get it unloaded. It's pretty heavy though, so. See if I can stand it up here. I'll just put it on my pallets for now. Hopefully it won't go through. And I'm just gonna tarp it up and leave it there for winter, unless I get it going. But I don't know if I'll have time to do that, so we'll see. I actually fixed I had fixed a pop machine before, and a fun little project. And I've never had one of these before. This is heavy though, really heavy. Alright, so I honestly have no idea how this thing works. You got your little push buttons there. C2, oh, there's no numbers. I guess you just press two letters or something. Probably doesn't take toonies. Nickels, dimes, and quarters. Receive change below. Made in St. Paul, Minnesota. Model number 55107. Use correct change, it says. And of course you got your little push down here, and there's no food in there. Better check the change return. No change in there. I just love these things. I guess for these ones you just press a single letter. You can see the single letters in there, so I know on some of the other ones you press the letter and the number. So let's see if this opens up. Oh yeah, it's stiff. Oh boy. I don't think I'm bending it. I think it's just... Oh, I see what's happening. I was pulling one of the trays out. Fascinating. You're seeing this at the same time I'm seeing this. Never looked in here before. Wouldn't that be funny if this was the on-off switch and that was all that was needed to turn it on? I'm sure it can't be that easy. What I may do is, there's the coin chute, falls in there and drops into the barrel. Oh yeah, okay, so there's where you set the value, 80 cents plus whatever, and all those micro switches, you set the price of each of the items. That is cool. So I guess for 80 cents, if you wanted T and U to be $1.50, you'd slide the 80 cents over, slide the 40 cents over, you got $1.20. Slide the 20 over, got $1.40. And the 10's already over, and the 5 is off, so that's $1.50. Neato, and then I guess it shows on the display. Do we have display here? No, we don't. Okay, so I guess you gotta mark the price in here somewhere. I'm not sure. Put the price. Yeah, it must be. Put a little sticker in there for the price, $1.50 or whatever it is. So I'm actually gonna plug this in and just give it a shot here. You can see this is really cool stuff. So the coins go down in this little guy. This is the coin return actually. Coins go down this little thing. They come down this little chute and fall into here and slide all the way down. So the electronics to accept that, let's see. So the coin's going up here, slide down here. But where's the electronics to read how much money it is? You know what? It kind of looks like the electronics to read the money are gone. Because normally, I don't know how this works. I think there used to be a box that sat right here, because there has to be something to actually read the coins based on weight or whatever, and there's nothing there. That's interesting. So I'm not sure, but there's no wires missing. What did I see? Or is there? Yeah, there's something back there, maybe a plug that is tied up. That could be it. So maybe this one, maybe you need the module that counts the coins. So this must have been decommissioned at some point. But you know what? I'm gonna plug this thing in and see if it'll turn on. So I'll turn my car off here and I'll get back to you in a second. Ready for this? Sparks may fly. Don't hear a thing. Here, turn it on. Can't hear a single thing. Let's see. I don't think that's lit up. Don't hear this at all. Nothing. So there is something to this that piece in there. So I'm pretty sure there's power there. There's just no control module. So there's nothing. I just think the guts of this are taken out because there's supposed to be a box here that these go into so that it can tell you if you're putting the correct change in. And yeah, that this is supposed to hit. There's a whole change box that's missing here. That's what the problem is. So, I'm not sure this will work without it. If you can see that, there's something duct taped off there. And that's probably the module which kind of powers everything else. Because I don't know where the actual power comes into. But it's certainly not lighting anything up. You can see the wires back there going into this guy. Nothing lights up at all. I don't see any sort of a module in there for that purpose. Let's look all the way up here. There's a serial number. It's a SnackShop 500, but it doesn't have the coin. It doesn't have the coin hardware. Looks like it's supposed to have a fluorescent tube there as well. That's kind of cool. Lights up that, or like that. Oh, that lights up the inside. I see. It's kind of neat though. So, honestly, there's not much that I can use this for. You need that coin sensor, and it doesn't have it. So, without it, this thing is never going to work. I don't know why it would have been taken out. Canadian Distributors Electronic Industries Corporation. Serial number 1290. 3 amps it takes. Neat vending machine anyways. Well, I'll unplug that. I'm sure it's I'm sure that's what it is. Yeah. See if I can get this to close here. So that's what it is. The coin box sensor is not in there. It was pulled out at some point in time. I don't know what the purpose would have been for, because this is kind of useless without that. Seeing as how it doesn't light up, I don't know what you'd do. Maybe just press the buttons and get stuff for free. I don't know what they would have used it for. But it might be useful to somebody who has one of those sensors, because otherwise it looks like it's in good shape in there, like there's not a ton of rust or anything. So I'll put that up on usedpei and Kijiji, and we'll see if we can get any money out of that thing. It's a heavy beast, but yeah, look at unplug it there. I mean, you get the module for someone. You get the module and you paint that up a little bit. That would be a fine vending machine for a gas station or whatever. I'm sure it works fine. I mean, there's not much to go wrong with these things. All you need is the coin sensor that accepts toonies, and I'm sure you can get those. I don't know if they support these anymore, but I mean, you could get one from an old vending machine and make use of it, and that'd be pretty neat. I wouldn't mind having a pop machine for, you know, my man cave if I had one or something. But anyways, yeah, I'll put that up on Kijiji and see if I can get a couple of bucks. I got it for free. Now I know what the issue is, so we'll put it up there and see if it's of interest to anybody.